Alright, mateys, hey, today, instead of cooking something, I want to show you my Gourmet Galley. What makes a galley gourmet? Well, to me, it's elegance and simplicity. Come on for a tour. It's not going to be a big tour because I have 4 feet by 5 feet, but we can cook some great meals in this little space. Let me show you what I got. Well, let's start the tour with one of the most important things, a stove. Here I've got my gourmet stove. I've got a couple of pot holders. I've got an oven. I'm only 2 burner, it's all I need. It's gimbaled. It's easy to clean, all of it is. Easy to take apart. There we go. And this is the Gourmet Princess Seaward by Whale. The next important thing is refrigeration. And I'll show you here, but I mean, it's going to be kind of hard to see. This is the Cool Blue unit. I just installed this. I'll put some other pictures up here. Really nice. You can see I've got a lot of space in here. But there's that doors. I wonder where that went. But the bottom part, that's freezer space. And then up here, where I have my slide racks, is refrigeration. I am going to replace this board with a piece of metal. I just did that temporarily. Well, and then of course when you get done cooking and you got a mess you need to clean up. So I've got this nice faucet here from Ambassador. High polished sink. Nice corian countertop, easy to keep clean. Oh, cigar cutters. We may not use those in the galley, but they're important. Then we need a few tools. Now I don't have my stainless steel pots and pans here, but I'm going to get them to the boat. And I just use this nice small cutting board. It's really convenient, doesn't take up a lot of space. My steel. And I really only need 2 good knives. I use a French knife and a boning cutting knife. Some other tools I like on board here is this simple slicer. I know you've seen me use that in a lot of videos. Different thicknesses. It really works good with my food dehydration. My manual food processor. If you've watched the video on pesto, you know that this works really well. You know, not that I use them a lot, but I do have some measuring cups and measuring spoons. And of course you can't have a gourmet kitchen without some fresh herbs. And I'm really lucky here at the Sailing Emporium because there's a whole yard full of rosemary, basil, just anything that you would want. And of course, you've got to have garlic, a few key spices, and yes, if you're looking at the headliner here, I am going to be replacing that. I'm going to put a nice shiny piece of something up there. Don't know what yet. And then after you've prepared all that food, it's nice to have a variety of nice fancy dishes and interesting things to plate your food up with. And you know, clam shells and oyster shells make nice little dipping bowls. And here's the sushi board I made out of a piece of scrap wood. Here's where the chopsticks go. And no gourmet kitchen would be complete without a wine rack. And so the final ingredient for a gourmet kitchen is right up here, your imagination. Well, happy and safe boating to you, your family, and friends. Bon appetit.